Even Maria one time was like, she kind of implied like I should play games with you. That is not serious. Like I should be, like, she just implied it like I should be closer to other girls and things like that so that I can. All those things, Jerry. So you can stop whatever.
Now, wow, they reported Maria to Nini. Before I go ahead and start telling you guys all I have for you guys today, let me just welcome you to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new to this channel, please do what, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give this video a what? Thumbs up. So how did we even get to this point where they're talking about Maria and what she said to Saga? Nini started by saying that BOMA met her. Like, there was a time that BOMA told her that they were advising Saga to, like, you know, mix up with other girls, flirt with other girls and everything, and he refused. That's what Nini was telling him, that BOMA said he told Saga that and Saga refused.
Today BOMA was like, they told you that you should flirt with some girls for for fun.
When?
I don't know, but you said nope.
I don't remember.
That's when he now reported the one that Maria said. That Maria was telling him that she flirt around with other guys so that Nini can sit up. And I'm like, why do you need to tell Nini that? Like, obviously, this is just Maria being, like, telling you something on a coded note. Because I think normally that's what happens to some people. If you give them some space, that's when you really know, okay, does this person care about me or not? Like, sometimes you need to allow the person breathe. Do you understand? So I think that's kind of like that's the angle the advice is coming from. That kind of gist, now those gist where young person could just talk, like, you know, free this babe. The way Neo was telling us at that time to, like, free Nengi and, you know, hang around with other people, not every time being on her matter. So then there are other gists, you guys. They had a task today, Dano task, and I particularly enjoyed one team's performance a whole lot. So I'm going to show you guys their performance. That's White Money's team. White Money, J. Paul, Emmanuel, Sasuke, Yusuf. They were very good, and I think that's really, maybe I'll put two performances that I really liked.
But Dano milk came true for me. Dano. Don't ever let anything hold you back. Dano. Nourishment that I really desire. Dano milk for the young and old. Dano. When you walk out every day, you want to look good every day. Any money me I take me Dano.
The Maria's team also did a good job, but I think White Money's team did better. Maria's team just told a story that was pretty much interesting, and Cross performed very well in his role.
Next week we're having a trial. Football trial, the scouts, they're going to come. They're going to, this time around, it's going to be real. Mommy, just believe me.
From you. This is all I hear from you.
Don't tell me that you went all the way to Kano for that trial. Nothing came out of it.
Baby, calm down.
Then there was a conversation that Angel was having with JMK. She said she does not want BOMA on her bed anymore. The reason is that BOMA is not a good kisser. Hey, BOMA in the mud, though. Oh my God. That she doesn't want BOMA on her bed anymore. That it's becoming like a routine, that she doesn't want that to keep happening. Okay, actually, the main reason she said was because it's becoming a routine, like almost every night they're staying on the same bed together. Then she now added on to the fact that he's not also a good kisser, so it's like that one is also a turn off for her.
I don't want to make BOMA sleep on my bed again. I'm like, you can't do. You go come again. A routine, bruh. I see I'm like that. I'm not trying to be tied to that, bruh. I cannot kiss on, like, what's this?
I think these are the kind of things you don't exactly say because everybody is listening to you. So like the idea you just have in your head, like, oh, this person is this person is like this person is like this. So she said her own, but BOMA on his own usually talks about people a whole lot, so I don't even know. Then Maria and BOMA, they have reconciled. You guys know that they had an altercation yesterday because of noise, and Maria was telling BOMA that she wanted to sleep, so they had a talk about it, and they just you know, explained everything to each other. They just reconciled. Then she was explaining why she was in that mood, and like the way the nomination affected her, like the previous day, and talking about the fact that people being close to her, nominating her and all that kind of things. She doesn't expect that kind of thing to happen.
I should say that I don't know, you might have or might have not gone in there and mentioned my name, but when I came out, people that I'm just cool with, don't do that, because like I don't like, if I go in there and call BOMA, BOMA will not come. I'll leave you to be. If you come to me, I'll rapport with you. My guilty conscience will pick me too much to even come to you and sweet talk you. Oh, BOMA,
I think that's what really makes people mad.
And then when she said that one, I was like, who do you know even nominated you? Like, all these things are literally in your head, because almost all the people that she has kind of like hinted that she's suspecting, they don't even nominate her. People that nominated her were J. Paul, Sammy, Abi, JMK also nominated. These people are not even talking to you or anything. And even if certain people nominated you, you've had the nomination power from the first week when you were a wild card. I think of all people, she should be one of the people that should not even take this person out, because nobody, since the beginning, nobody has come to her to make her feel a kind of way about nominating them. So I don't even know, but that's just how she's feeling, and that's how she expressed it. So I'm going to leave it at that. Then they now went on to talk about Pere, like the whole Pere situation, and she was expressing the way she felt about it.
Yeah. Why are you telling Jackie something? So you were trying to leave this house by just tormenting me and making me feel bad because you're going to leave and tell Jackie, oh, by the way, you were the first girl I liked the first day you walked in, to try and make me feel some type of way, because obviously the whole time you've been here has probably been a lie then with me. That's what you're trying to deliver when you're going to leave.
So basically, in this particular situation, I actually think I understand her very, very well, because I watched everything from like the start. So when they got into the house, Pere told her, the gist that Pere has been telling her since is that when he told the guys that he's not going to get into any kind of situationship or relationship, but when he just saw Maria, he was like, like he likes this babe. And that's where the likeness started from. That initially he planned not to do anything, but when Maria came in, that just changed his whole perspective. And then all of a sudden, yesterday he's coming to tell her that he was attracted to Jackie B when he came into the house at first. And then for Maria's own, Maria grew on him. That it was not an initial attraction, that she grew on him. And she's like, you're contradicting yourself. You're saying this and you're saying that this is not what you said before. So I think the whole thing just messed up with her head. And she was thinking that, okay, why is he now saying this now? And I think he also carried the gist around, like, so I think other people also knew. So she just felt like he was just saying all of that to mess with her head, and then maybe if he leaves the house, he will now use that and now say that, meanwhile it's Jackie B that was the first person that he likes in the house. So she was just expressing how she felt about it.
And then these girls didn't even come to me to tell me this. You coming yourself to come and tell me, what are you trying to do to my brain?
Sure, okay.
So I said to him, you contradict yourself and you're such a liar and you make shit up. And this is just the inch of what I go through with Pere.
At the point where she was saying this to me, I wanted to just say, I'm not even going to take this person out, because I know that these people will still reconcile. I didn't even know that it would happen this night. I saw them together having a conversation, and they were talking in codes. I don't even know what's up with these people. I don't know, they don't learn. They were literally talking in codes. They were trying to say something. I think they were talking about Sasuke and J. Paul, because she came out of the room. And then when Sasuke came out, there's a kind of reaction she gave to Sasuke coming out. So she was just, I think, whether she was implying that Sasuke and J. Paul were doing something, I don't even know. But I know they were talking about, the next thing they're talking about green light, yellow light. But they were talking in codes. So I can't really conclude on what they were saying.
I'm telling you what happened. Like, literally. I could tell the direction of both. Like, I can assure you what I saw.
There was a lot of light. Makes a difference.
Oh my god, I can assure you. Oh.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because there's like the green light, yellow light.
I don't know if Biggie is going to penalize them for it, but that's just that for that. Then at the end of the day, BOMA and JMK, they stayed on the same bed. BOMA did not stay with Angel again. I don't know if she told him to leave her bed or anything, but I shall know that BOMA and JMK stayed on the same bed. And there were actually hand movements that I saw, but I'm not going to bring that on here because the whole hand movement thing that is confusing is getting too much. So until I see something that is like very, very obvious, I'm going to bring it. Then BOMA, White Money and Cross, they were having a conversation about Queen. Apparently, I think Queen was angry at the fact that JMK and White Money stayed on the same bed the previous night. So they were having a conversation, and BOMA was not talking about like Queen like trying to control him and everything, and he did not like the fact that she's trying to control him. Then White Money now said his own that even she also almost had an issue with JMK because of the whole sleeping arrangement and everything.
With the time we say I love you do some certain things, I probably say, but who are you? Say it does not matter, but you have to listen to me. And I don't say, yo, this is madness. My younger sister was alive for the 32 years. Senior with 6 years. You know if you follow me talk like that. So
even JMK was like, Ash, she doesn't want to go to JMK. I told her, see, from this day I'm going to sleep in different beds as I like, as I see fit.
They now went on to say that the babe has issues and everything. So I don't know, it didn't really go down well with me because first of all, I know that okay, she has had issues with BOMA and everything, but the way BOMA goes around to talk about her is becoming too much. Like almost every discussion, queen. You think that maybe she disturbs him every 2 minutes because the way he talks about her, that this thing he's talking about may have even happened like say 4 days ago or maybe last week. But then any opportunity he has, will not bring about queen issue. And I also think that these are not the people that White Money should have been discussing queen with. Like, I know they are friends and everything, so like if you want to talk to her, not to now be talking about her, except maybe you still talk to her. But generally not sit down well. It didn't sit well with me, even though most of the things they were saying about her is true. Like the babe, she shall get wahala sha. Small thing, she'll just take it out of proportion. It's like overly possessive, and she's overly possessive with people that have not been possessed her. It doesn't make so much sense. So that's all the gist that I have for you guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.